a video where this one kid just pretty much told things about himself. So I got the idea from that. So the YouTube handler is Ethan Has No Hobbies, so that's where I got the idea from. He was just pretty much telling things about himself. Those are expensive. Telling things about himself, so I just said, hey, what the hell? Why not do it? So here I am telling things about myself. I am 17. I am a weightlifter. I am a boxer in training. I am a singer. I would like to release my own music sometime. I am currently writing a book that I'm hoping to publish. I'm a Lego geek. I'm a history geek. I'm a movie geek. I am a YouTube content creator. So, like I said, just watch a random video, someone telling YouTube about themselves, so that's what I'm doing. So, yeah. Thank you. What all have I said so far? Like I said, hoping to become a music artist, a book publisher. Like I said, I'm a geek in several things. Give me a quick second. That's what I'm a geek in. That's what I'm a geek in. Just pretty much a lot of stuff. If you focus on positive things, don't focus on that. Temecca Brown 1697. I got scared when I would see people with guns too, so you're not alone in that. Like, I've even been threatened by someone with a gun once. Me and my brother have. So yeah. You're not alone. Just keep your head up. Stuff like that. Yeah. Hello. How do you pronounce your handler name? Hi. What else? Yeah, like I said, I do pretty cool Lego builds. I once built a Lego airplane, Lego aircraft carrier. Hello. Temecca Brown 1697. This is only fake, but I'm gonna show you something. Lego AR style rifle. It's pretty sick. Like, so, yeah. Yeah. So as I was saying that I'm a history geek, gonna give you a little spiel about history. Let me know in the comments of what you think about this. This is about the ocean. We all know the ocean is mysterious, but with this presentation you will question about dipping your feet into the ocean. The ocean remains 95% unexplored, with many creepy things still waiting to be discovered. A few years back, there were these deep-sea creatures that washed upon a beach in Japan. A couple of days later, a tsunami hit. Those creatures are considered a bad omen. Just recently, 2 more of those creatures washed upon a beach in the U.S. We all know about the mysterious sounds, the bloop, upsweep, Julia. Near Antarctica, there is something that resembles to a serpent's head. It can be seen from a satellite image. Leviathan, Kraken, Great Squid, all mysterious. What if aliens are disguised as ocean creatures? Would you agree? So like I said, let me know in the comments what you think. I have more things that I've written down from just my knowledge because I'm such a history buff. Scared about the ocean? Yeah, that kind of gave me the chills too. But let me read you another one. Now, who here believes in aliens? Let me know in the comments. With what I'm about to tell you, alien conspiracies, listen, this is really interesting. Some people believe aliens exist, others don't. That is what is going to be today's topic. I'm going to list 3 events, and you have to tell me if it's a coincidence or not. The alien abduction of Travis Walton in 1975. A couple of loggers were turning in after a hard day's work. They were driving until Travis had to get out and go towards a red glow in the woods. Then he went missing. This is still one of the biggest alien cases talked about to this day, and that was in 1975. Travis got returned, but he might not be the same ever again. The WOW signal in 1977. This signal was picked up on a telescope from deep space. It was a powerful 72-second transmission, never repeated, never fully understood. The UFO sighting at a football game in 1979. What looked like a black object was flying through the air. Officials say it was military. Do you think otherwise? Let me know in the comments. All right. Another history thing. Gettysburg Battlefield. We all know Gettysburg Battlefield is historically known for the Civil War. About half the population died around that time frame. The Civil War was one of the bloodiest battles in American history. The wounds the soldiers got and how it was taken care of was something unthinkable. Say, for example, your leg was blown off by a cannonball. Not to get too graphic or anything, but they took you to the medical tent. Most of the rest of your leg is getting infected. They tell you to get drunk, and they saw your leg off. That's how bad it was back then during the Civil War. You would not imagine. I couldn't even stand being in one of those freaking medical tents, to be honest, if I was alive back then. Okay, another thing about the Civil War is the niche ball, a new kind of Civil War bullet in the era. When it was fired from a musket, it would penetrate its target and mold on impact, shattering the bones, sending the bone fragments elsewhere into the body. Would you have wanted to serve in the Civil War, or would you have been better off in other eras? Oof. This subject is kind of touchy. I'm not gonna tell about this subject because I don't know your opinions on the Holocaust, so I'm not gonna read that one. Ooh. Now, this is in my home country, Russia. Yes, I was born in Russia. I came over at a very young age. Blue Dolphin Prison. The Blue Dolphin Prison is located in Siberia, Russia. It is the most brutal, toughest prison in all of Russia. The prisoners... Okay. The guards have a keen way of escorting the prisoners. No diddy, but they bend them over so the prisoners can't learn the layout of the prison. How interesting is that? I think the prison is unescapable with their method of that. A lot of deaths have happened there. Would you want to tour the prison or not go to Russia at all? Let me know in the comments. I am not going to read that one because, like, I don't know people's views on it. September 11th attacks, so I'm going to pass on that one. I have 7 of these. I am very disorganized. I can't even tell you guys how disorganized I am. Good Lord. Okay. Oh. Okay, so are there any of the viewers here who's interested in the military? Let me know in the comments. This is pretty much a thing about my hobbies and my interests. So I'm in a youth military program. Let's just go with this. This is my pride and joy right here. And I have a lot more. That one was a cadet orientation course, I think it was. Ooh. Pro marksman by the NRA itself. So yeah, I've shot guns. It was AR-15, one took a 223. Yeah, pretty interesting. So this takes place in Marshalltown, Iowa, one weekend every month. So if any of my viewers live in Iowa, I really suggest you go to this program. It is very beneficial. Especially if you go into the Marines, then it's extremely beneficial. This is signifying that I completed just the basics of rifle shooting. Martial arts certification, tan belt. So yes, I know martial arts, military style. Gray belt certification. Last but not least, yeah, I already showed you guys this one, the cadet orientation course. Let's get back to history, shall we? I really got to be careful with this newspaper. This newspaper here is a real newspaper. It's like, yep, that's real. I'm not going to unfold it, but you can see here, 1912. It's a 1912 newspaper. This here is just a replica of a third-class ticket to the Titanic. Now here are historical letters. Just like really cool historical letters. Half of them are in cursive. I can't read those. But yeah, so pretty much just history stuff. Is one of my huge interests. I see there's one person watching. If you're good at history, give me a history question to answer, and I guarantee you I will be able to answer it. Any history thing, I'll answer it. Okay, give me a history question then. I'll answer it. Jerome Bowman -F5N. Give me a history question. I'm waiting. know what? I'll give you a history question myself. Okay. How many years America made this year of independence? 250. July 4th, 1776, the Declaration of Independence was signed, signifying America's freedom. And how fast I said that shows my knowledge of history. So I'm really good at history. Give me another question. While I wait for history questions to roll in, here's something about Anne Frank. This is a ticket that my parents got. Juneteenth is where it signifies black people's freedom. Juneteenth is where they celebrate black people's freedom. I learned that when I was in placement not too long ago. So yeah. Am I wrong? Yeah, Anne Frank was actually Jewish, and she was hiding from the Germans. She eventually did get caught. She was sent to a concentration camp where she died of typhus. Her her diary actually was found like a couple years later, and it was just published all over the world. And that's where she was hiding out at. And that's the secret door to where she was hiding out at. The precise location, I think this is outside of the building in Amsterdam. Any more questions about history that I can answer? Jeez, my minifigures are falling off my desk. Not that either. If I can find my other history things, I will tell them to you. I really could have sworn I had 7, but I don't. Okay, who here likes tattoos? Or any advice on what tattoos I should get? I mean, I do have tattoos right here, tattoo ideas. Like these, stuff like that. I don't know what else to say. Like, I think I've said my piece about myself. Yeah. Any questions, like, that I can answer or something? Feel free to ask any questions. I know some about Nikola Tesla. Yeah. Created a light bulb, didn't he? Now, like, there are certain history subjects that I'm extremely good at. World War II, September 11th, World War One. Just like war stuff and just like general history. I think I got a history book. So I'll go somewhere around here. I want to show you something to my viewers. Now I know I had these all together. Come on, dude. Okay. Oh my. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend all this time looking for it. Scratch that. Any more questions? If not, well, if you don't have any more questions, okay. Now that I have my hands on it, yeah, so I have two old newspapers. This one is from 1947, I think. Yeah, 1947. Yeah. Oh, I would if I could. I would take it out of the case if I could. Oh, it's must stop Reds Truman. Like, I think Reds was a vice president and Truman was president at that time. I think it is. Yeah. Must stop Reds Truman. This is just like the front of the newspaper. There's a lot more, but I am not wanting to open up that frame. I'm also a collector. Ooh, I'm also a magnet fisher too. I'll be right back. These are all my magnet fishing finds. And yes, what you saw right there, that thing, what the hell is in my sock? A cell phone that I magnet fished. This, okay, so ironically, on the same day I found the cell phone, I found a kitchen knife too. So, was this cell phone tied to the murder? Who knows? My fingerprints are on it now, so they'll tie it to me. Yay! I'm kidding. I got a lighter fluid can. Just a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, I pulled some out of the water, and ironically, that same day I pulled out a kitchen knife too. So yeah, I pulled those two things out of the water the same day. I unfortunately do have to go. I will do another live stream tonight. So thank you to all my viewers who watch, and peace out, YouTube.